You see this bell icon here? Hit it now and we'll ensure you get delivered the very best of reviews, interviews and pop culture content. 2 दिन में life नहीं बदल जाएगी, Karan says to his girlfriend Alicia at the beginning of Shakun Batra's Gehraiyaan, which is our cue that this is precisely what will happen. On the outing to Alibag, Alicia meets her cousin Tia's fiancé Zain. Flirtation escalates into ferocious passion. This leads to heartbreak and tragedy, but not the kind you would expect, which is perhaps why in a 2020 interview, Deepika described the film as domestic noir. Over 3 films, Ek Main Aur Ek Tu, Kapoor and Sons, and now Gehraiyaan, Shakun has developed what you might call an observational verite style. This is constructed by naturalistic performances and fluid camera work and editing which capture a mood. Shakun is a self-professed student of Woody Allen and Wes Anderson, and he describes what he does as choreographing chaos. The best example of this is the superb plumber scene in Kapoor and Sons, in which the hapless plumber is witness to a dysfunctional family in an advanced stage of meltdown. The artful staging and camera movements make us feel like part of their warring. It's like we're standing in the living room with them. Gehraiyaan works on the same principles, but Shakun dials down the emotions and the humor so drastically that the film becomes a victim of what I call death by minimalism, which is compounded here by what I call posh people angst. Alicia, Zain, Karan and Tia are all attractive young people with varying degrees of privilege. Alicia and Karan, who live together, are struggling to stay afloat. Alicia is a yoga teacher and Karan is writing his first novel. Shakun and his co-writer, Aisha Divitra Dhillon, who also collaborated with him on Kapoor and Sons, are clearly enamored by writers. Both the brothers in that film were also novelists. The screenplay credit in this film includes Shakun, Aisha and Sumit Roy. Yash Sahai is credited with additional screenplay. Karan has quit his ad agency, which puts the burden of paying the bills on Alicia. In one scene, Karan is wearing a t-shirt that says, "I'll do it tomorrow," which perfectly encapsulates his laid-back vibe. Meanwhile, Alicia, who's still processing a tragic family history and anxiety issues, longs to do better. Tia and Zain are already living the good life. She's planning their wedding in Tuscany, he's running a major construction project in Alibag and has rented a yacht to impress potential clients. This yacht plays a pivotal role. Many scenes are also set in a beautiful bungalow in Alibag. And there's also Zain and Tia's high-rise apartment with a walk-in closet. Shakun and DOP Kaushal Shah, who also shot the terrific Mumbai Diaries 2611, never overtly accentuate the inherent glamour of these characters or their lifestyles, but in places it gets in the way. Visuals of a swanky yoga studio, luxurious hotel rooms, or lines about getting goat cheese instead of burrata don't exactly aid our empathy. It also doesn't help that the dialogue, a mix of Hindi and English written by Aisha and Yash, is occasionally stilted. Everyone says fuck a lot, and the first half is dramatically inert. Despite the shots of the tossing waves, which perhaps allude to the tempestuousness of Zain and Alicia's relationship, there is a stillness in the storytelling that borders on tedium. The film finds its pulse in the second half when the tensions of these tangled lives come to a boil, but then issues of plausibility kick in. The screenplay doesn't adequately build up to what transpires. Suddenly, Gehraiyaan moves into the talented Mr. Ripley territory. What stands out is the music. Lovely understated tunes and background music by Kabir Katpalia and Savera Mehta. And the performances. Dhairya Karwa works a nice goofball charm. Ananya Pandey gives her best performance yet as a privileged, slightly unaware princess who says lines like, "Soch rahi hu pottery classes shuru karu, I'm just so bored." But there is a childlike vulnerability to Tia that makes it impossible to dislike her. Siddhant Chaturvedi has the trickiest role. Zain is a slick hustler who's charismatic and opportunistic. He nails the part. And Deepika Padukone is outstanding as Alicia, a woman gasping for air and attempting to conquer the demons of her past. Shorn of makeup and her inherent star dazzle, she looks even more lovely. And the melancholy in her eyes is heartbreaking. Gehraiyaan finds its emotional momentum in the last 15 minutes or so. There is a wonderfully staged, deeply moving scene between Alicia and her father, played with wisdom and weariness by Nasruddin Shah. Similar to the father at the end of Call Me By Your Name, this father also gently imparts a life lesson about the importance of forgiving ourselves and others and letting go. In Hannah and Her Sisters, a film that Shakun cites as a major influence, a character describes the heart as a very, very resilient little muscle. Gehraiyaan is testament to that. The film never reaches the poetic heights it aspires to, but it is an intriguing excursion into the unfathomable and ultimately unknowable depths that men and women contain within them. You can watch Gehraiyaan on Amazon Prime Video. For more reviews like this, subscribe to Film Companion and don't forget to check out our website filmcompanion.in.